my aim is not the best. But it's going back to what it used to be before I stopped playing first-person shooters. And if you're ever wondering why I stopped playing first-person shooters, is because I got carpal, or I had a resurgence of carpal tunnel that actually required surgery. Like, how can you get mad over Overwatch in the modern day? Like, back when it first came out, I got it, but, like, you can't be mad at Overwatch in 2021. One of the reasons my game fucking sucks is I'm playing in, Oh, yeah, okay. So, if you guys didn't know, every game has a different field of view. And when you play in like windowed mode versus full screen, you're going to experience differences in how your aim mechanics are because the field of view is different. So as it turns out, I was playing that entire game in Windows mode, or windowed mode. And that's why all my aim seemed to be overshooting, because in essence my screen was smaller. Also, if you didn't know, aim is actually one of the least important things when it comes to first-person shooters. Aim is probably like the second to last thing that's important. What's way more important is your positioning and your ability to work around your other teammates and do things together. And that's not just for Overwatch, that's any first-person shooter. But it's especially apparent in, like, Overwatch because of things like crowd control and, you know, ults and shit. Same thing with Apex. Like, if you've ever noticed, you're way stronger as a team. Or, well, doing things as a team, you don't necessarily have to be together. But you want to all be on the same page. If like two of you want to group up and that third person just wants to do whatever the fuck, the odds of you winning that game are much lower. Not impossible, because in the end, like, aim prodigies exist and you could always get stuck with a smurf. But in general, doing things as a team and having good positioning is infinitely more important than having good aim. Which is how you can have, say, like, top-level Mercies. Like, you would think, well, Mercy's stupid simple, she has no aim. And this is true. So, in that sense, all she has to do is focus on her positioning. You've taken the need for aim almost entirely out. Not entirely out, but mostly. And then, you know, you have crazy shit like Battle Widows, which is not a good idea, but it is fun. Not Battle Widows, Battle Mercies. Why did I say Battle Widows? Also, crosshair placement is I count that as part of positioning as opposed to aim. Like, yes, it will improve your aim significantly to already be where you need to be, but positioning of your crosshair is, like, so not to say any names, but there are people who play first-person shooters like this. And look, their head is way the fuck up there, and if you're playing like this, that's just time you have to take to come up there. Whereas if your crosshair is already up there when you round a corner, that's just less reaction time. The distance that you have to travel to get to their head is way smaller. Oh shit, I almost killed myself. Now, it's all easier said than done on these big ass training bots, but the truth is It's the same with people. Just people move different. And in some ways, they don't even move different. A straight line is a straight line. A jump is a jump. It has a predictable pattern. So you shouldn't be finding a whole lot of problems with people who jump after you've done a lot of practice, simply because you understand that the jump pattern has a predictable arc. If it has a predictable arc, you know where they're going to be. If you know where they're going to be, aiming is just part 2. And I know that some of you aren't even here right now, so I'm gonna actually clip this out. I'm gonna make it a video for you guys. Because especially like Allie, who is trying very hard to be good at FPSs, and while I won't say I'm good, I have had a lot of practice and had coaching from people who like have coached top level competitors and done like pro Team Fortress 2. See, jumping have a predictable arc is also one of the reasons I have to be careful, like throwing bombs out and shit. Oh, is nobody gonna get him? Oh, crap. I need to get the fuck out of here. Flank rat. Found the problem. He's not the only problem, but he was a problem. Oh shit, there's a Bob. Now to do Junkrat's real purpose, which is area denial. If I can cut down the amount of places they're going to attack, that's bad. Ooh, that's bad. Oh crap. Oh crap. Please don't tell me that's gonna kill me. Now, Lucio should not be on healing. Like, we need to come out of this gate strong so we can have defender's advantage. And I don't know if the flank was the right thing to do. Oh! See what I mean by aerial denial? Area denial? I can basically say, you can't come this way. So now they're gonna come the other way. See, and the Junkrat's probably salty that I'm bullying him, and that's probably because I am. Ooh. Had mercy cover. Alright, so we've hit 1 for 1 so far. Yeah, they're gonna be salty that I single ulted them. But the truth was, he was too much of a problem. Got her. while they're salty, I am gonna give them that because that Junkrat was a problem. Not for me, but for the team. Yeah, see, look. When you have a problem child, you need to deal with the problem child. And they just let the Junkrat have too much fun. The only check on the Junkrat was me. And the only check on me was him. And the Ashe kind of figured out towards the end that I was a problem. Okay. Huh! See, I killed his ass. That's what happens when you're out of position. Positioning is almost everything. Oh, they're getting real sick of my shit. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. He probably heard me turn that corner, or saw me. Now he's dead. Now Mercy's dead because she's overextended, probably. Yep. It's sad I've played this so much that I understand what's going to happen before it happens. I'm not quite sure that was the move, Lucio. Now that's something called an animation cancel. So technically, if I reload, the time it takes for me to reload and do a strike in that animation is less time than it would take for me to actually reload entirely. And not every character can do this. Widowmaker is one of them. But if you notice, I actually reload my ammunition before the animation is done. So I can actually time that and win some frames. It's not going to be a significant amount of frames, but not every... How do I put this? Sometimes those few frames matter. Now, at my level, the reason you're losing is not because you are not animation canceling. It's generally positioning or general game sense that will cause you to lose at the level I'm at.